I've been telling people I had a great day yesterday. And then when I thought about it, it kind of depends on how I frame it. Allow me to explain. Hey, friends, it's Sammy back with another episode of the Daily Dash. That's right. It's everything you need to know from around the world and in my life, straight from my car dashboard to yours. Today is Thursday, February 20th, 2025. I should learn to look at this before. Let me tell you what you need to know so you're in the know wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I'll admit I have not watched a lot of news lately. I did hear there was another plane crash, which I cannot believe. I know it's National Leadership Day, so that's important. I think we should be leading well every day. I know the Tar Heels beat NC State last night. Thank God and heaven almighty. So I'll put some things below. You know, you can find me at the Sammy Cone on Twitter and Instagram, sammycone.com, and on YouTube. Okay. This is why this is unscripted, unedited. I just get thoughts and I want to share them with you. So I had a good day yesterday. I'm going to stand by that. I had a great day yesterday. That's what I've been telling my kids. That's what I've been saying. And then when I think back on it, I was like, well, I did this, but I didn't do that. Or I was good about this, but then I forgot that. Or I ate this and not, right? Like the comparison game starts going. All those wheels in my head start turning. And this is why I love counseling. I shouldn't say I love counseling. I think this is why I need counseling and why we can all benefit from therapy on some form or another. When I will come to my counselor with things of, for instance, like, I did whatever. I talked to this person. I didn't want to talk to them, or, I didn't eat what I was whatever we want to say. He's really great at reframing and being like, hey, well, look at it as you went a day without indulging in blah, blah, blah. Or, well, look at how much time had passed before you had felt that way. Or let's look back at where you were. He's really big, and this works for my personality because I'm a huge writer, journaler, note taker. And so I can go back and look at, wow, this is where I've come from. Case in point, I keep a 5-year journal. I need to see if it still exists because I'm on the 5th year of it, and I'm going to need to get another one. But basically you write got like maybe 5 lines for each day. So like February 19th for the past 5 years, I can see what happened on February 19th, February 20th, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just a really interesting, it's not my true journal, but it's an interesting way to keep track of big events, what happened. So when I was filling it out last night before bed, it was interesting to see what had taken place. Some of the things I'm struggling with now, or just again, that are coming up, I was like, oh my gosh, this is an anniversary of when this happened. Or like our body remembers, right? I've told you about the book, The Body Keeps the Score. So it's not an accident. And so back to my original statement of I had a great day yesterday. I think we can always choose to find really good things to celebrate and really hard things to lament. And it's up to us in how we choose to frame it. Now, that doesn't mean to be ignorant and put aside everything bad. And it doesn't mean to blow up, over spiritualize, over positive, however we want to say it, something that doesn't need to be. But for instance, I'll just tell you, I created something that I've been wanting to create for a long time. Now, I haven't figured out how to market it, sell it, package it. So I was like, oh, I spent a lot of time on that, but I did it. Is it as beautiful as I would like? Is it as professional as someone else could do it? No, but I did it. I went for an hour walk yesterday in the cold. That was amazing, right? I came home and did weights. My daughter got tickets to the UNC-NC State basketball game, which is amazing because she hasn't been able to get tickets so far this year. And she was on TV. So not only did my Tar Heels, now they're my Tar Heels, not only did my Tar Heels win a really big rivalry game in the midst of a snowstorm, I got to watch my daughter on TV. So I was like standing up at the screen, looking every time it went back to the student section. I was more focused on finding her and what she was doing than I was what was going on with the ball handling. So I loved that. I'm like, who am I that I get to watch my kid on TV going to the school that I went to watching. I mean, it's so cool. My son made the dean's list. Like I said, I made a meal plan this week for the first time in a long time. And I've realized that even though I haven't been following it strictly each day, I know it's there and I know what I want to be doing. And so even when I don't, it's a reminder of like, oh, this is a meal that's available to me that I can make, or this is like, I had this smoothie yesterday, so I'm not going to do that today. There's so much good that's happening, even in the midst of so much hard that's still happening in my life, that I'm like, Lord, why have you not given me an answer for this yet? I don't know, but I'm not going to dwell on why that hasn't happened. I'm going to focus on what has happened and all the good that is happening. So that's my encouragement today. I don't even know what word to say. Reframe is just the word that keeps coming up. So Lord, I just pray that we can reframe everything that's happening to us, that you remind us that all things work together for the good of those who love you. So just help us to remember that you have not forgotten us, you will not forsake us, that you have a plan for us, and that it's up to us to walk in that plan. Okay, friends, that's my prayer for you today. I pray you have a great day. Make sure you make it great, and do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.